Welcome to the world of chemistry, where understanding the basics can transform the way you approach hair, skin, and nail care. In this lesson, we'll lay the foundation for how chemical principles apply directly to your work as a barber or beauty professional. You'll discover how the properties of matter, the nature of elements, and the way substances change all play a crucial role in the products and treatments you use every day. By the end of this journey, you'll see chemistry not as a distant science, but as a practical tool that elevates your craft and helps you deliver the best results for your clients. Have you ever heard someone say, "We just didn't have chemistry"? While that phrase usually refers to personal connections, in the world of barbering, chemistry is much more literal. Every product you use, from shampoos to hair color, relies on chemical reactions. Understanding these reactions can help you make better choices for your clients and achieve more consistent, impressive results. As you work with powerful chemical products, a solid grasp of chemistry will not only keep your clients safe but also allow you to push your creativity to new heights. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to define matter and its forms, compare physical and chemical changes, list the 5 elements found in hair, and describe how side bonds affect hair during various services. You'll also learn how to construct a chart that illustrates the chemical structure of hair. These objectives are designed to give you a practical understanding of chemistry, tailored specifically for the needs of barbers and beauty professionals. Let's dive in and see how these concepts come to life in your daily work. Chemistry is full of surprises. It's the science that allows us to improve existing products and create entirely new ones. For barbers and beauty professionals, chemistry is the foundation for achieving effective, reliable results. Whether you're formulating a new hair treatment or simply choosing the right product for a client, a basic understanding of chemistry empowers you to make informed decisions. This knowledge not only enhances your skills but also builds trust with your clients as they see the results of your expertise. Let's start with the basics. Chemistry is the scientific study of matter and the changes it undergoes, both physical and chemical. There are 2 main branches: organic chemistry, which deals with matter containing carbon and is or was alive like plants and animals, and inorganic chemistry, which studies matter that is not alive and does not contain carbon, such as rocks and minerals. Matter itself is anything that occupies space and has weight. This simple definition is the starting point for understanding everything else in this lesson. Chemists study a substance's properties to understand what makes it unique. These properties include color, odor, weight, or density, melting and boiling points, and whether it's hard, soft, or glossy. By observing and measuring these characteristics, chemists can identify substances and predict how they'll behave in different situations. For barbers, knowing these properties helps in selecting the right products and understanding how they'll interact with hair, skin, and nails. Matter exists in 3 basic forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Solids have a definite weight, volume, and shape. Liquids have a definite weight and volume but no definite shape; they take the shape of their container. Gases have a definite weight but neither a definite shape nor volume. Understanding these forms is essential, as many products you use will change form during application, affecting how they interact with hair, skin, or nails. Matter can change from one form to another in 2 main ways: physical changes and chemical changes. Physical changes alter the appearance or state of a substance without creating a new substance, like melting ice. Chemical changes, on the other hand, result in the formation of a new substance with different properties, such as when iron rusts or when hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water. Recognizing these changes is key to understanding how products work and how to use them safely and effectively. A physical change involves altering the physical characteristics of a substance without making something new. For example, when ice melts into water, it's still H2O, just in a different form. Other examples include cutting hair or dissolving sugar in water. These changes are usually reversible, and no new substances are created. Understanding physical changes helps you recognize when a product is simply changing form versus when a true chemical transformation is taking place. Chemical changes create new substances with properties different from the original. For instance, when iron rusts, it combines with oxygen to form a new compound. Similarly, when hydrogen and oxygen combine, they form water, a substance with entirely new characteristics. In the salon, chemical changes occur during processes like coloring or perming hair, where the structure of the hair is permanently altered. Recognizing these changes helps you understand the power and responsibility of using chemical products. Elements are the basic, pure substances that cannot be broken down into simpler substances. All matter is made up of atoms, which in turn make up elements. For barbers, 5 elements are especially important: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. Each has a unique symbol, HCNO and S, and plays a specific role in the structure and health of hair. Mastering these basics gives you a deeper appreciation for the science behind every service you perform. To remember the elements found in hair, use the acronym COHNS. carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and sulfur. Hair is composed of two solids, carbon and sulfur, and three gases, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. This simple memory trick helps you recall the essential building blocks of hair, which is crucial when considering how products and treatments interact with hair's natural structure. Atoms are the smallest complete units of an element. Each atom is made up of three parts: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons have a positive charge and determine the atom's identity. Neutrons are neutral and add to the atom's weight. Electrons have a negative charge and are responsible for how atoms bond with each other. Understanding atomic structure is key to grasping how chemical reactions occur in hair, skin, and nail treatments. The atomic structure of the five key elements, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, oxygen, and sulfur, is especially important for barbers. Each element has a unique atomic number. Hydrogen is 1, carbon is 6, nitrogen is 7, oxygen is 8, and sulfur is 16. These numbers reflect the number of protons in each atom and influence how these elements interact to form the building blocks of hair. Hydrogen, the simplest atom, has one proton and one electron. The chemical behavior of atoms depends on the number of electrons in their outer shell. A stable atom has a full outer shell and is neutral, while an unstable atom is missing electrons and seeks to bond with others to complete its shell. When atoms combine, they form molecules, which are the basis for all chemical compounds in hair, skin, and nail products. A molecule is formed when two or more atoms join together by a chemical bond. If the atoms are the same, it's an element. If they're different, it's a compound. Pure substances are made of only one type of atom or molecule, like hydrogen or gold. Mixtures, on the other hand, are physical combinations of two or more substances, such as sand and water. This distinction is important when considering the ingredients in hair and skin products. Atoms combine chemically to create compounds, which then form the proteins that make up hair. The journey from simple elements to complex proteins is a fascinating one, and it's at the heart of how hair gets its structure and strength. Understanding this process helps you appreciate the science behind every cut, color, or treatment you perform. The compounds of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen join together in chains to become proteins. Hair is made up of a protein called keratin, which accounts for 97% of its composition, with the remaining 3% being trace minerals. Hair also contains 19 different amino acids. This complex structure is what gives hair its unique properties and makes it responsive to various treatments and products. Peptide bonds, also known as end bonds, are the backbone of all protein molecules. They link amino acid chains end to end, creating the long, spiraling proteins that make up hair. These bonds are incredibly strong and should not be disturbed during most hair services. Understanding peptide bonds helps you appreciate the resilience and structure of hair and why certain treatments can have lasting effects. Side bonds link the spiraling protein chains together after amino acids combine to form keratin. There are four main types of side bonds: hydrogen bonds, salt bonds, disulfide bonds, and van der Waals forces. Each type of bond plays a unique role in determining the strength, flexibility, and texture of hair. Understanding these bonds is essential for performing chemical and physical services safely and effectively. Hydrogen bonds work on the principle that unlike charges attract. These bonds are easily broken by heat or water, which is why hair can be styled with heat tools or reshaped when wet. Hydrogen bonds account for about 35% of hair's strength, thanks to the millions present in each strand. Knowing how these bonds work helps you understand why certain styling techniques are effective and how to protect hair from damage. Salt bonds are formed by the attraction of unlike charges between amino acid groupings. These bonds account for another 35% of hair's resistance to change. Like hydrogen bonds, salt bonds can be affected by changes in pH and are important for maintaining hair structure during various treatments. Understanding salt bonds helps you anticipate how hair will respond to different products and services. Disulfide bonds form when sulfur-type side chains join together. These are the most important bonds for barbers, as they are broken or reformed during chemical services like perming or relaxing. Disulfide bonds are responsible for the lasting changes in hair structure that result from these treatments. Understanding how to safely manipulate disulfide bonds is crucial for achieving desired results without damaging the hair. Van der Waals forces are based on the idea that atomic groups prefer to be near other groups with similar structures. While these forces are not as important for barbering services, it's helpful to know they exist and play a role in bonding protein chains. This knowledge rounds out your understanding of the complex interactions that give hair its unique properties. Now that you've learned about the basics of chemistry and its role in hair, skin, and nail care, it's time to check your understanding. Reviewing key points helps reinforce your knowledge and ensures you're ready to apply these concepts in real-world situations. Take a moment to reflect on what you've learned so far and how it connects to your daily work. Let's reinforce your understanding with some review questions. These questions are designed to help you recall the essential concepts covered so far, such as the properties of matter, the forms it can take, and the differences between physical and chemical changes. Taking time to answer these questions will solidify your grasp of the material and prepare you for more advanced topics. Continuing with our review, let's look at more questions that focus on the elements found in hair, the structure of atoms, and the types of bonds that hold hair together. These questions are a great way to test your memory and ensure you're comfortable with the foundational concepts of chemistry in the context of barbering. As we wrap up the review section, these final questions will help you connect all the dots. Think about how the different types of bonds affect hair's strength and texture, and how understanding chemistry can make you a more effective and knowledgeable professional. Use these questions as a springboard for further study and exploration. Congratulations! You've completed the foundational lesson on chemistry for barbers and beauty professionals. Take a moment to celebrate your progress and reflect on how this knowledge will enhance your work. Remember, every product and treatment you use is rooted in chemistry, and your understanding of these principles sets you apart as a skilled, informed professional. Now that you have a solid understanding of chemistry basics, it's time to apply this knowledge in your daily practice. Whether you're choosing the right product, performing a chemical service, or explaining a treatment to a client, your expertise will shine through. Keep building on this foundation and you'll continue to grow as a confident, capable professional. Chemistry is just the beginning of your journey as a barber or beauty professional. There's always more to learn, from advanced chemical services to the latest product innovations. Stay curious, keep asking questions, and seek out new opportunities to expand your knowledge. Your commitment to learning will set you apart and ensure your continued success. Let's quickly recap the key concepts from this lesson. Chemistry is the study of matter and its changes. Matter exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Physical changes alter appearance, while chemical changes create new substances. Hair is made of 5 key elements, and its structure is held together by various types of bonds. Mastering these basics will help you deliver outstanding results for your clients. With a strong foundation in chemistry, you're ready to explore more advanced topics and techniques in hair, skin, and nail care. Remember, every great professional builds on the basics. Continue to practice, experiment, and learn, and you'll find that chemistry is not just a subject, it's a powerful tool for creativity and success in your career.